Welcome to your 30-minute flexibility yoga flow. In today's gentle practice, you will release any tension in the body, let go of stress and anxiety, as well as increase your flexibility and mobility. When you're ready, come into an upright seated position on your mat. Interlace the fingers and take a deep inhale. Reach your hands up, grow tall. Find length in your spine. And on your exhale, round your spine, press the palms away from you and look down towards your feet. And repeat. Take a deep inhale, open your chest, lift the arms. And exhale, rounding through the spine, lower the arms down. One more deep inhale, lift and reach. And exhale, release the hands, take a gentle side stretch to the right, keeping the sit bones grounded. Slowly coming back to your center and bend to the other side. Beautiful. And now come back to neutral, into your upright seated position. Your spine is nice and long. And now hold onto the sole of your left foot and start to extend the left leg as much as you can. Don't worry, you can keep your knee bent here if you want to. And then hold onto your left toe with your left hand and open the leg out to the side. Looking over your right shoulder here if possible. Keeping your shoulders relaxed and away from the ears, breathing deeply. And then slowly release. And let's switch sides. Hold onto the sole of your right foot with your hands. Start to extend the leg as much as possible, keeping your chest open, your spine long. And now grab your big toe with your right fingers. Open the leg to the side and look over your left shoulder this time. Pressing the other knee down into the ground. Taking long and deep in and exhales through the nose. And then bend the knee, coming back into your seated position. And now let's transition into your tabletop pose. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And on your next inhale, start to drop the belly down, lifting through the chest, look up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, tucking your chin in. Repeat. Inhale when you open. And exhale when you round. Beautiful. Moving in your own rhythm here. Warming up the spine. And now come back to neutral. Draw the navel up to the spine. Keep your knees underneath the hips and slowly walk your hands forward. And allow the chest to melt down to the ground into your puppy pose. You can either keep your forehead on the ground, or for a deeper stretch, lift your head, bring the chin down, and look forwards towards your hands. Releasing any tension through your upper back, through your shoulders and chest. Allow yourself to be completely present. Inhale deeply, and with every new exhale, sinking deeper into the stretch. Stay here for a few more breaths. let's take one more deep inhale. And on your exhale, shift your weight forwards, drop the hips down to the ground, coming into your Sphinx pose. Press into your forearms, elbows underneath the shoulders. Chest is open. And now move the left forearm a little bit in and bend your right knee. Hold onto the right foot with your right hand and press your right heel towards your glutes. You can either stay here if you're feeling a nice stretch, or if you want to go a little bit deeper and your knee allows it, you can start to lower the right heel all the way down towards the ground. Be very mindful of your body, especially of your knee, and listen to yourself. Only go as far as your body allows you to go. And then slowly release the leg back down and let's switch sides. Move the right forearm in a little bit. Hold onto your left foot with your left hand, pressing the heel towards your glute. And either stay here or go even deeper by lowering your left foot down towards your mat. Making sure that your chest stays open here. Keep breathing deeply and allow yourself to let go. And now, if you want to go even deeper, you can come into a full frog pose with me by pressing both feet down into the ground. Keep breathing here. And let's take one more deep inhale. And on your exhale, carefully release your feet back and press into the mat, coming up into your upward facing dog. Thighs off the ground, open your chest. Take a deep inhale here and exhale, look over your right shoulder to your right foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. And exhale, lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Really pressing into the mat, finding a length here through your spine. And now start to walk out your dog. Bend one knee at a time, feeling this nice stretch through the back of your legs. Keeping your face muscles relaxed. And now find some stillness in your downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, lift the left leg all the way up into your three-legged dog. And then start to bend through the left knee. And draw big circles with the knee to open up the hip. Beautiful. 2 more. And last one. From here, extend the leg all the way up one more time. Inhale. And on your exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Your spine is straight, your neck is neutral. And now plant the right palm down into the ground and take a deep inhale. Lift and reach the left arm up. Open the chest here. Keeping the right leg extended. And then slowly lower. Place the left palm down next to your left foot. Turn your right foot to a 45-degree angle and reach the right arm up. Open your chest here. Breathe deeply, looking towards your right fingertips. then slowly drop the right palm down to the ground, coming into your lizard pose. And then drop the right knee down to the ground, allowing the hips to sink down towards the mat. And you can either stay here on your hands, or for a deeper stretch, you can come on down onto your forearms. Just find a position that works best for you and your body today. We will stay a few deep breaths here in this stretch. Really allow yourself to go deeper with every new exhale. Let's take one more deep breath. And when you are on your forearms, coming up onto the palms, and come onto the outside of your left foot, allowing the left knee to fall to the side. You can either stay here or bending through the right knee, hold onto your right foot with your left hand. Open your chest up towards the sky, looking up if possible. Opening through your hips, through your chest. Beautiful. One more deep inhale and exhale, release. Plant the left foot down to the mat and walk it to the center in between your hands. Finding your low lunge, your long spine. Take a deep inhale here and exhale, tucking the back toes under. Lift and reach your arms up to the sky, open your chest. And now press into your right foot, find your high lunge, inhale here. And exhale, slightly arch the back, cactus the arms, open your chest even further. And then lower the upper body down, place your hands down to the ground and step back into your downward facing dog. Let's flow it out. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And let's repeat this on the other side. Take a deep inhale, lift your right leg up this time, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee and draw 4 big circles with the knee, keeping your shoulders in one straight line. Let's do 2 more and 1. From here, extend the right leg up, inhale. And on your exhale, step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Plant your left palm down to the ground and on your inhale, reach and extend the right arm up, open your chest. Beautiful. And slowly lower, right palm down to the ground next to your right foot. Turn your left foot into a 45-degree angle and reach the left arm all the way up. Open your chest here, breathing deeply. And then slowly release, coming back to center and drop your left knee down to the mat. And now feel free to stay in this position or come all the way down onto your forearms if you're looking for an even deeper stretch. Listen to your body, take a few deep breaths, and allow yourself to let go of any tension in your legs, in your hips. Just releasing anything that is no longer serving you. Let's take one more deep inhale, and on your exhale, coming onto the outside of your right foot, allowing the right knee to open to the side, and either stay here or bend your left knee, hold onto the left foot with your right hand. Open your chest here, open your hips. One more deep breath. And then carefully release, lower the back foot down. Walk your right foot to the inside of your hands, low lunge. Spine is long, and then tuck the back toes under. Lift your arms up and come all the way up into your high plank. Inhale deeply and exhale. Open your chest even further, cactus the arms, gently arch the back, and then lean forward and plant your palms down to the ground. Step back into your high plank and lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog on your inhale, downward facing dog on your exhale. And now coming down onto your knees, into your tabletop position. On your next inhale, lift your right toes up towards the sky, hold onto your right foot with your left hand, and lift the foot and the hand up as much as you can into your tiger pose. Opening through the chest, slightly arching the back. Keep a slight micro bend through your right elbow to protect the joint, and breathe deeply. And then carefully release. And switch sides. Lift the left leg up, keep your knee bent, hold onto your left foot with your right hand. Open your chest here, lift the foot up as much as possible. Focus on one point to keep your balance. And now slowly lower the foot and the hand back down. Send your hips back into your child's pose. Walk your hands forward and allow the forehead to rest onto the mat. Find length here through your spine, connecting to your breath. And now lift your upper body up and come into a kneeling position, getting ready for our camel pose. Knees are hip width distance. Tuck the toes under, hold onto your lower back. Take a deep inhale, open your chest. Slightly send the hips forward, keeping your chest open, and carefully arch the back. Keep your gaze forwards or up towards the ceiling, and either stay here, or if you want, you can hold onto your heels, go even deeper. Or you can also drop your feet down to the ground. And if your neck allows it, drop the head back. Breathe deeply in your camel pose. And now let's take one more deep breath. And if your hands were on your heels, bring them back onto your lower back and drop your hips down to your heels. Beautiful. From here, transition into your downward facing dog. Take one more deep inhale, lift and reach the left leg up. And on your exhale, come into your pigeon pose. Bring the left knee to your left thumb. Extend the right leg back. And make sure you're moving the right hip forward and the left hip back. Come onto your fingertips first, open your chest, and then walk your hands down to the ground. You can stay on your forearms or extend your arms all the way forward, whatever feels best for you. Taking a few deep breaths in your pigeon pose. And now you can either stay in your pigeon pose, hold for a few more breaths, or if you want, lift your upper body up, bend the right knee, and press your right foot towards your body. Stay here or come into your mermaid pose. Keeping your chest open, taking long and deep in and exhales. And another variation is to transition into your king pigeon pose by holding onto your right foot. Eventually drop the head back and move your toes towards your forehead. If you are in your king pigeon pose, hold for 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly release. Lean your upper body forward. And then tuck the back toes under. Step back into your high plank and then lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. And now reach your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, come into your pigeon pose on the other side. Moving the right hip back and the left hip forward. Open your chest here, take 1 more deep inhale. And exhale, carefully walk your hands forward, come into your forearms, or if you want, extend your arms all the way forward. Find a position that works best for you. And then allow yourself to sink deeper into the stretch with every new exhale. Now feel free to stay in your pigeon pose for a few more breaths. Or if you want to take a mermaid pose or king pigeon pose with me, lift your chest up, move your left foot towards your body, finding your mermaid stretch, holding onto your hands, open your chest. And either stay here or flip your grip and come into your king pigeon pose on the other side. And keep in mind, this is a very advanced pose and takes a lot of practice, so don't force your body to do any pose it's not ready for. You are exactly where you need to be. And then slowly release. Lower your upper body down one more time. And then lift yourself up and swing the back leg forward. Coming into an upright seated position on your mat, extend your legs, flex your toes. Reach your arms up, lengthen your spine, inhale. And exhale, fold over your legs into your seated forward fold. Holding onto your calf muscles, or maybe your feet if you can reach them. Wherever you are, just make sure you're folding from your hips and not the lower back. We will stay a few deep breaths here as well, and see if you can go a little bit deeper with every new exhale. Allowing the muscles to completely relax. Really work with your breath here. Beautiful. If you want to go even deeper, you can hold onto your wrist behind your feet. Keep lowering your chest down towards your knees. And just breathe deeply. Let's take one more deep breath. And when you're ready, lift your upper body up. We will move into the forward fold one more time. This time we're pointing the toes, folding forwards, and see if you can go even deeper this time. Exhale out, releasing any tension. Wonderful. And now gently release and come into your straddle position by opening the legs to the side, sitting up nice and tall with your upper body. And if you can already feel a nice stretch in this position, just stay here and breathe deeply. But if you want, you can start to walk your hands forward as much as you can, but make sure you're keeping your spine nice and long. Don't round your back. Make sure you're folding from your hips. Protect your lower back here. And enjoy the stretch through your inner thighs. And now just hold the pose which is right for you and your body, and take a few deep breaths. Let's take one more deep inhale and exhale slowly, coming out of the pause. Lift your upper body up, bend your knees and find an easy cross-legged position on your mat. Find length here in your spine. And now place your hands onto your heart and close your eyes for a moment. Taking this opportunity to go within and just notice how you feel after this practice. You can also take a moment and thank yourself for taking the time on your mat. You can be really proud of yourself. And then slowly open your eyes, place your hands together in front of your heart, bow down to yourself, thank yourself, and I would love to thank you for joining me for this flexibility yoga flow. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.